Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Rewind that. It's your girl, Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Let me just double check and make sure that I'm turned up. I hope you guys can hear me well. I hope that the internet is doing well. I'm on my phone right now. What's up to J Mac and Rashonda Greer and Monica? I just came on to tell you guys that whenever the live is scheduled, I cannot cancel it. So awesome. Thank you, Matthew. Says the audio is good. I can't cancel it in the system. So I decided to just come on here and speak to you guys for just a few minutes and letting you guys know that the show that I normally do has pretty much been canceled because I don't have a panel. So when I don't have a panel, it doesn't make sense. Hold on one second. Moochie just texted me. Hold on, guys, because we might be able to talk for just a minute. But I'm still with you guys. Um, Pretty girl has something to do, and I couldn't. Somebody else that I was trying to get, she couldn't come. And Moochie is hopefully she'll be on her way because she just asked me if I'm still going on. So, all right, hold on. 1 second, guys. This better not had logged me out. Oh my gosh. Because I don't know how to do this one. Okay. Y'all can still see me, right? Oh, I'm frozen. I'm probably frozen because I was out of the app for a second. I was trying to get send Moochie the app. So um I can't see what the question is, but the question goes something like this. That's what was going to be part of the discussion tonight, besides the least favorite moments, scratch my head moments, and what's that, favorite moments. So the question was, because I started to think a little more about this guy, Loco, I told you guys that I feel that he has a genuine spirit about him and that he likes who he likes, right? And the question was, is he going to be the new like counsel for Meech? And I was thinking, I know some of you were saying that you think that Stax might be somebody to be careful of, or he might backstab Meech, or it might be somebody that does something grimy or whatever. And I was saying, because of the description of his character, I guess that they have in the show, when I found the description, it was saying that he's loyal. But the only thing is that he challenges Meech's his leadership approach. So to me, that's not so bad, right? But then I had to sit and think, and I was like, Loco didn't want to mess with T because he found out. He said he's basura. I don't deal with basura, right? So he didn't want to mess with T because he found out that he screwed Boom's wife, right? Then when he gets to the club in Atlanta, sorry for the background noise, I'm at my parents' house. Then when we get to the club in Atlanta, he's in the club scene, local, and Stax comes up to try to shake his hand, and he does not shake his hand. So see, sometimes this is what happens. I have to take a step back from the episode, and I come back with other thoughts, which is the reason why we do another live, which is, you get to talk a little more, discuss more of your thoughts. Sorry, I'm getting texts and stuff like that. Is everybody still hearing me okay? AG says, I really like Loco. He's fearless, and I think he's genuine towards Meech. Yeah, me too. I think that he's probably, like, I don't know how much he can counsel Meech because there's a language barrier. But I think that he's going to be someone that will possibly, help him. But I don't think he's going to like Stax. That's something that's making me wonder, is Stax to be trusted? I think you were talking about that, AG, right? That you don't really trust him. I'm not sure if Monica M was saying that as well. Um, and the truth of the matter is, we don't know Stax. You know what I'm saying? Can we really go by what they say on the what's that thing called? On the little character description? Can we really go by that? I don't know. Anything can happen. What's loyalty? You could be loyal to somebody and not loyal to another person. So if Stax is loyal to, people in his circle, or somebody that was with just down, whoever's down with Ty Dolla Signs, what in the world? Ty Washington, then that's how it could go. I mean, then he's loyal to them. It doesn't have to mean he's loyal to Meech. Ty Washington is dead. But yeah, like AG said, I don't trust Stags, but it's too early. It's definitely way too early. But I don't have an issue with Stags right now. I don't. But because you guys were saying it, it started to make me wonder if the fact that Loco didn't shake his hand, maybe that's an issue. Maybe Loco sees something in him. He knows, you know what I'm saying? He's like one of those people that he's got the spidey senses going and everything. He's got that discernment, and he can tell, like, I'm not, remember that scene in not Paid in Full, Get Rich or Die Trying. Whoever, what is his name? He played Lucius, Terrence Howard. He was trying to explain something to, I think, 50 Cent's character, to I don't, what's his name, Curtis, in the movie. Anyway, he's 50 Cent, and he was saying, it's like, I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was like, it's like, I know, like, it's like I'm right, but I could be wrong, but then I'm right. Like, he was basically saying that he'd be having his spidey senses be on point. Okay, it may not have sounded understandable, or like it may not have made sense to whoever he was explaining it to, or at the time, but he just knew it, right? Just like the guy that was in back, that dude that he had, that weird sense about, was the same dude that had something to do with his shooting. So I feel like that's something that we might get from Loco, even though it's too early to tell. But just those moments that you have with the character, how they just had, he's just already gravitated towards Meech. He sought him out. He likes Meech. I mess with this guy. He respects him. He respects the fact that they both came from nothing, and yeah, and he don't care if T is his brother. He don't like the way T's moving in these streets. So there is something about Stacks that Loco don't like, and he's gotten a hold of. Okay, so let me see what Demarcus is saying. Stacks might feel betrayed because everyone from Detroit is following Meech instead of. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe so. He seems like, but see, the thing is, it seems like it would be a little bit like he's going backwards, right? Because first, he he seemed to be very um leery of Meech. Like, I don't know you, Now that he sees that Meech got it going on, he's like, all right, see this dude, I can mess with him. And whatever you do, if you fight, I fight. If you going to war, I got my peoples, and we going to war. We He seems like he's down with Meech now. So for him to, it's like you're going backwards, like you're making progress. First, I was looking at you like, I don't know about you, and then now you're on board, and then to go back because you're jealous, like that, to me, I don't like that kind of writing. I'm not saying you're wrong, Demarcus. I just don't like that kind of writing, because if you're gonna be a hater all the way through. That's how I like it. If That's just me. Hate all the way through. You know what I'm saying? But don't be looking like, okay, I don't like you, but now I like you, but now you shining too much, so now I don't like you no more. Like that's annoying to me. I don't what? I don't fake afro. You don't like Stax Afro OT? Me either. I cannot stand it. Oh my gosh. I don't know whose afro is worse. What's the passes Swift or freaking freaking Stax? And my thing is, why does he have to have an afro? He has dreads in real life. You see, the dude Remy has dreads. Why Stax can't have dreads? But I think it's something about when we know a character already as an entertainer who's not an actor primarily, right? They are a singer or a rapper or whatever. They always seem to feel like they got to change their look all the way, like drastically, in order to kind of like take them out of that. Oh, this is not 2 Chains. This is Stax. So this is how you gotta look at him. This is not Snoop Dogg. This ain't Uncle Snoop. This is Pastor Swift. Even though we've seen Snoop plenty of times acting, plenty of times by now. And then you have Greeny, who got Neo's balls, and he got a whole little slick permed hairdo going on. Okay. Let me see what's going on over here. Because I can't tell if Moochie is coming on or not, but if not, that's fine. All are shady and so proven otherwise. That's what Hope Lee says. Yes, indeed, honey. Loco looks like he a part of the rap group Cypress Hill. Yeah. Uh-huh. Greeny Green is bald in real life. Bald. And on here, he got the head of slick. The slick. It's okay. He got the perm, child. So we're just gonna have to figure out what that's all about. Not sure if he had hair back then. Are you talking about a real life character, Greeny? Greeny and Stax link up be crazy. So Greeny and Stax to link up. That's something to think about. We already know that now that Meech pulled that whole thing with Angel. Yes, they're not gonna be friends. And Meech don't like him anymore. I don't think. I'm not to say he ever really liked him, but he was messing with him off the strength of Goldie. But in that episode, he kept calling him slick nigga, slick nigga. You know what I mean? So I don't think Meech is really liking him at this point. Sorry. So the feeling is about to be mutual, which is totally fine. But that's about that, guys. Greeny Green trying to be the next bishop, the magic Don. So yeah, but that's about it. I don't know how you guys feel about the character Loco, but I'm intrigued. I like him, but I'm also scared of him. But I think that he's on the right side. I think this is somebody that Meech actually needs, because I think in the last episode, the first episode, when he was talking about like the war, like when Remy came and dropped off the guy Dice's body, you had grown Meech narrating, right? Big Meech narrating something about to the effect of, right now he's not with his family. Like, like he doesn't have his brother with him. And so I can't remember verbatim, but it was along those lines. Like basically, I'm out here by myself with a different crew and stuff. And he doesn't know these people like that, so he doesn't really know if he can trust them. So I just kind of feel like maybe it's I definitely don't want to mess around and say heaven sent, because it's not heaven sent, because they in the game, okay? But it's just a good thing for him, being in the line of work that he is in, to have somebody like Loco. That's what I'm getting. I just get that vibe, but I also get a scary vibe from Loco that if things go left, and if Meech, and if him and Meech don't work out well, that could be a problem. And we don't want those kind of problems. I doubt that they're going to have that problem. I think they hit it off. But I think that he's going to be able to spot some snakes in Meech's garden. How about that? I'll put it that way. Okay, guys. So Hey, Candy Love and LSW. Greeny and Meech have the gift of gab. Yup, Meech can't trust anyone. He needs to keep his head on a swivel. Absolutely. Head on a swivel. Yup. He is alone right now. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Hold on, Mooch. There you go, girl. I was about to end the live and say bye, everybody,
I
because
know
I
I
said
was
everything I
coming.
had to
I
say.
was coming. I'm sorry. I'm like, I was out of it, man.
Huh?
The time messed me up. I didn't go to bed till like 4, so I'm really
Oh
messed up.
my God. That's what happened to me because of the time I didn't go to bed till like 5. I was so mad, but I had
Yeah,
to
I
get
didn't
up and
even
do
know
a
the
lot of.
time changed.
Me too. I was upstairs. I'm like, okay, it's 2 o'clock. I'll do some other things. I'll get to bed by like 3-ish. So I still have enough time. I go downstairs. It's 3. I said, what the heck happened? I said,
That's
no,
what
we did
happened.
not
I was supposed to
lose
run
an
DMC.
hour of sleep.
Oh
I was
man.
not doing that. You know, I don't like losing no hours of sleep. Mm-mm.
What's up, Marcus? AOT.
So the question is, because we're not going to be here too long. The question is,
Mm,
first, I want to know how you feel about Loco, but my
I like him.
my okay, you said you like him, so good. So now we're gonna segue right into the question of the night. Do you feel like he's gonna be like Meech's new counsel?
With the language barrier, I wish I could say I see they have a common bond though. And they
Mm-hmm.
talked about their struggle.
Yeah.
I like the fact that he doesn't trust uh Stax. I like the fact
Mm-hmm.
he
I
doesn't
just talked about
because we
that.
all don't trust him. I was in the living room, so I could
I
hear
I
him.
wasn't a part of that group, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
I found all the voice and everything. I had my little rant on thing. Um, I'm still mad at Charles, not Charles, that Detective Brian and Gloria.
Mm-hmm.
Damn man. How you ain't know? Come
Mm-hmm.
on now. Meech and Terry found out about the whole thing through the paper. Remember his whole thing was in the paper, the little boy with Kevin?
Yeah.
It was in the paper. How you ain't know what happened? Where was you, under a rock? That I had like a whole rant about it. Anyway,
Who you asking that didn't know what happened? The
how
chick
Gloria,
Amberson?
Kevin's mom, didn't know
Oh,
that he got
Gloria.
arrested and it was on the news. Gloria, the mother.
Yeah. I didn't get
GLORI. Piss me
I
off.
didn't get that. I didn't notice that. I thought she was just mad at him for letting him get to a gun. I
Yeah,
didn't even
she said
realize that
that, but it was just like, come on now. He been dealing with this for days and you acting like you just finding out about this.
yeah, it might just be bad for the dialogue, but I get what you're saying. They shouldn't have did it like that
Mm-mm.
because it does
Mm-mm.
sound like she just found out about.
Like, what the
Like
heck?
that go well. This should have been a phone call and everything. Like what?
Yeah, you coming up to
This
my
supposed to be a phone.
job and whatnot.
Yeah,
You
this supposed
coming
to be
up
a
to
phone
my
call on
job
the
and this.
day of.
Yeah, you supposed to call me soon as this pop off. When you went to pick him up from the park and said, "Hey, hold up, that's my son." You should have called
Yep.
me.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah,
Excuse
we found out this
me.
kid, poor baby, he don't have no.
They
It's
failed this
sad.
kid.
Yeah, his mother didn't have time for him. The father didn't have time for him.
And you know who
It's
else made
crazy.
me mad? You
Hmm.
know what? Keisha.
Oh, I know.
I
I
don't,
told y'all she was
I don't
using this
think we
boy.
I don't think we should be living together, Tim, because
She
I'm still married to Boone.
she knew exactly what she was doing. She was using him.
Meanwhile,
She
you
said, "I'm
looking
gonna
at
lose this."
chandeliers. Meanwhile, you looking at chandeliers for the place, but did you see her dab her face with that tissue?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm,
I did.
playing Terry like a fiddle.
Yeah, after he bought the house, that was her whole plan. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna get this house. And then my kids can come and this and that. Like, please, she just needed a little safe haven.
Yep, that's
That's
her
it.
getting spot, and he gonna be coming to meet her there and paying for it. That's the
Mm-mm.
crazy part to me.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Come back all
So
in
what? So
wonderful.
what part of any of that was your? Oh, we got to get back to the question because we moving too much all over the place.
Mhm.
The question is about Loco.
I like him. I like him. I think they're
Finish
gonna have a
the.
good bond.
Mm-hmm.
I think he I think he's gonna let him know about Stax. That's what I meant to get to, but I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think he's gonna let him know about Stax because he already feeling Stax out and he don't care for him.
Right. Yeah. So that's that. I had to think about it because I don't have any issues with Stacks right now.
I still
But
don't trust him.
when he didn't shake his hand, when Loco didn't shake his hand, I said, "Uh-oh, something's up. Something's wrong." Like and when I first saw that part, I was like, "Why isn't he shaking his hand?" And I just thought he was just one of those people. Like, I got to fill you out first. You know what I mean? But then after a while, like I got off my live and I sat and I thought and I said, "Wait a minute, something's up," because like I compared his response to Terry and
Mm-hmm.
how he didn't want to mess with Terry because
Mm-hmm.
he's messing with Boom's wife. I don't mess with
Mm-hmm.
you. I don't mess with trash.
Mm-hmm.
And he refused, like even though this is Meech's brother, he refused to deal with him. And
Yeah.
so then when he did that to Stax, I said, maybe I should have my eye out on Stax, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But even like you said, even though there's a language barrier, you saw that they were still able to kind of communicate with each other a
Mm-hmm.
little bit. And if there's
Mm-hmm.
something that's really serious, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to communicate that with him. And he could just tell Javier as well.
Yeah.
Like, Javier, tell him this, that, and the third, please. You know? Erica said, "Y'all, this episode kind of made me mad. I don't know. I just find it hard to believe that a plug looked for him and that Henry character I could do without." Oh yeah, Keisha would have had to leave if I was Terry. Yeah, get out of my house. Oh no, get out of my house. That man is still your husband, and he should have bought you. Tell him to pay for the rest of this daggone mortgage then
You
when
know,
it's time. Mm-hmm.
I just would have been like,
So
the way I'm dropping you to your mother's now.
right. Because you're getting out. Because I'm not good just about to move my stuff. You just watched me move all my stuff over here. And now you're telling me that I can't live
That's
here
why
in the house that
I
I
had
bought.
like a little meltdown over this. You asked me to move as soon as I moved the last box here, you gonna put a tissue to your face and make crocodile tears
Yeah,
and then
that was
act like
true.
you can't do this. Meanwhile, you looking at chandeliers for this house and it's all expensive stuff to put inside.
Mm. He better leave her alone.
He needs to.
Because
She bad
it's a
news.
shame because he went right on back to Wanda. And she just is like, took him back, of course. I
She
don't know.
young and in love. She don't know no better.
Yeah, I'm not like totally upset with the girl, but it's just like, girl, please don't let this guy play you like this. And he better act like he recognized the way he was looking at her in this episode made it look like he probably appreciates her a little more. But I don't know if that's how they're gonna play it out. We'll see. When they was in the restaurant, he was kind of looking at her with a good eye and everything.
He said with a good eye. Let me look at you with my good eye.
And she was like,
You
"What?"
looking beautiful. Let me look at you from the left from my good eye.
And then they started kissing and everything after she already told him, "Don't kiss me. I know where them lips has been." I'll tell you one thing, he better do his thing now. Since he told her in the first season he don't do that. Oh, you do it
Mhm.
now. So hook a sister.
You know? Why she gotta beg for it though? Why I gotta get to that? You know you in the doghouse, you know you coming crawling back, you know you need to go downtown.
Mm,
Downtown.
yeah. That's the way something that oh, you can't stop. All right. Anyway. So
Just
so okay, let's do your favorite moment.
Oh, my favorite moment was when Loco was walking through them bullets like the Matrix.
Oh my God.
I was like, look at this cool mofo.
Right? I was like, oh
I
my
was like, look
gosh,
at
this
this
guy.
cool mofo. He like, bang bang, let's go.
Yeah.
Bang bang,
And then
let's hug. Tight
and then he,
Washington. Bang
and
bang,
then
let's go.
his guys are all outside high fiving each other. I was like, oh
Mhm.
my gosh, this is hilarious.
So I had to get
So
Javier a name. Because he was like,
yeah.
he was out there just knocking them off like what?
Hmm. I kind of like I don't really feel like I have that much of a favorite moment, but I do like the moment with at the very end when him and Loco were talking and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
kind of like even though they were didn't really understand each other, they found that mutual grounds and like that bonding moment. And I thought it was funny when um the mother and daughter Nicole and what's her name, Lucille, when that doctor came and the way Nicole was looking like excuse me, like she was looking at the exchange like he over here flirting with my mom. Nicole was giving them
I
facial expressions. I was like, yes, girl.
was like, this is the man she is supposed to marry.
She probably would have
Hmm.
had bad, but issues with him too.
I
I
don't
don't like
know.
him.
I'm hearing word on the street that he got problems with his hands, if you know what I'm saying. Like he don't know
I
how to
don't like
keep them
him.
to himself. I don't know
I'm
if that's
telling you,
true though.
but I'm telling you, there's something about it I don't like. I said it.
Mm,
I said the fact that he's pursuing her and she's still married is a red flag.
mm.
That's a red flag.
And they're just gonna
Because
have
if
a
you,
cup of coffee.
huh?
They're just gonna have a cup of coffee.
Yeah, and oh, we're just catching up. No.
Catching up, all right. Sure.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't trust him, so I hope she don't get involved. Could you imagine if she messes with him and he
Look,
puts his hands on her, and then Charles got to go beat him up?
look, I'm just saying though,
Oh my gosh.
she was lotioning her hands and she took off that ring.
Hmm. And she
Mm.
was fantasizing.
Yeah, she was having a humming and high moment about it. Like,
It's about to get noisy, I think, in here.
it's about what?
Get noisy. Hey, what's up? My daughter and my niece just came in.
Okay.
Um, and I'm on my phone, so I don't even really know how to
I
like
know.
mute
I
stuff.
see that. I kind of figured you was on your phone because that's not your
Yeah.
back. I know where you at though,
Mm,
but just saying.
mm, yeah. Um, so what was your least favorite moment?
um, my least favorite moment is the moment that whole scene with the whole scene with Peaches and Henrietta. I thought I didn't need to see that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of it already.
Yeah.
Do what you do with the lights out. I don't need to see all of that though.
Yeah. And then they brought Peaches back for what? Like
Oh,
so she could get screwed by a strap and then she gets deleted. Like it was giving me you just need to throw this in here because you have to throw this in here. Like that's in like new contracts nowadays. You got to have these kind of scenes.
mm,
So irked. I'm sorry. No offense to anybody, but it was irking. But if you guys already know me, I don't really like sex scenes anyway.
hmm
So that's just
So
that.
that was one of my least favorite scenes. Um,
Yeah.
what's the other thing you got? The other categories? I said my favorite scene. I told
Least you did your favorite. Next we're doing scratch my head, but my least favorite moment was that, and then what else did I have? Uh, I think that was probably about it. I feel like there was something else that I didn't like, but we'll just move on. Oh, of course, what Terry did, going right back to Mark to Lawanda was just that irked me
I
because
couldn't understand I
it's like
can't
the same
stand
thing
that.
that his it's like the same thing that his dad did. It was like, the only reason why you wasn't continuously messing with Mabel is because she
Mm-hmm.
cut it off.
I
So you
can't
went back.
criticize Lawanda on it though, because I did that.
No, I'm not criticizing. I'm
Yeah,
mad
no,
at
I'm talking about her
Terry.
going. Yeah, but I can't criticize her because I did that. Now him,
I'm mad at
he's just
Terry.
a
That was
villain.
my that was my moment right there. I'm mad at Terry. I ain't even talking about Lawanda. I'm talking about the fact that he did exactly what his dad did, basically. And
Mm-hmm.
when the side chick told you that she didn't want you no more, then you go back to your original. And I don't like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't feeling that at all. I haven't come at Marquis Lawanda at all with this
You know,
situation because I'm like, it happened. So I
yeah.
feel bad for the girl. I feel bad for any woman who's in this kind of situation.
And I told you the scene that pissed me off with the whole Charles and Gloria thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
Charles and Gloria. Oh yeah.
my I don't know. I'm just having,
Scratching your head.
yeah, I'm not scratching my head moment. It's still with that whole thing. I don't know why I can't get past it. I don't know why I can't get past it.
Well, just like you told me, take yourself out of the situation.
No, yeah, exactly. That's why I think that's what it is. That's why it irks me so much.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, it's fair.
when she sent Charles downstairs with that pillow. She like a night, Charles.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "You look
Him
beautiful.
downstairs.
You look beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Good night, Charles." Because she busy thinking
Mm-hmm.
about Dr. Maurice.
Mm-hmm. She like, you need to stop interrupting my fantasies.
Because I'm
Okay.
thinking about the diggy doc, y'all.
Yeah, that daggone doctor got to go, child. Thank
Hey.
you. Thank you, Tanya, for the super chat. Hi. So you don't have a scratch. Your scratching my head moment is the Gloria and Brian scene.
Yeah, I just
Okay. So the scratch in my head moment that I had was, I think, probably the biggest thing is what the heck happened to, not really what happened to Angel. I kind of feel like she got beat up because of, running her mouth to Meech, but the situation of when they went to the house to meet Santiago Domingo,
mm-hmm.
like, why was Loco there? Big Smooth says it's because he Santiago is local. I don't think so, but
He
it's
did say
be
Ty.
quiet.
He did mention Ty Washington.
I
With
understand that,
that
but
whole
what does
thing,
that have to do with anything? Go.
he tells him
I'm asking you.
he tells him that he's the plug. He tells him he
Mm-hmm.
was Ty Washington's plug. That's what he told him.
I
So
know.
I'm figuring, because remember Meech was like, I don't know you, I don't know you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Big Smooth said that Loco was saying Santiago was false and the meeting was bullcrap. Exactly. So that's what leads that's why it doesn't make sense to me that he would be
Oh, you mean Santiago, the
Santiago.
people that Angel referred him to?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm
wouldn't.
sorry, I got things mixed up. My bad.
Yeah, that's Big Smooth's theory, is that it's an alter
Santiago
ego,
is
or it's
local?
an alias, that
Nah.
Santiago is Loco. I don't think so,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
because he just got to town. He went to Detroit looking for Meech,
That
and he
whole
went down to
thing,
Atlanta. That don't make sense to me. And why would she know that name just like that?
but listen, that
So
whole thing was orchestrated by Greeny. Greeny
and
orchestrated
that's my point.
that whole thing. I said that in my
And
my
that's my
chat.
point. Okay.
He orchestrated that whole thing. He orchestrated the fight that Meech had, because he know how Meech is. Remember, he just had a fight a couple of nights in that club
Mm-hmm.
with Stax people, and Stax people got at Remy. So
Right.
he knew how to play him. He just did this he gonna be his friend, and he told him he don't want to mess with those people, because remember he said you gonna try to steal a connect from them.
Mm-hmm.
So he went back and told the Miami,
The MKs, yeah.
MKs, told them, and they put the girl in the mix, and that was that. I think
Yeah,
he
we
set
were
him up
talking
from
about
jump.
this the other night. We were saying, like, what went wrong with this whole situation. Like, that was the scratch in my head moment. But OT was saying he thinks that um Greeny, because we pretty much kind of came to a conclusion that Greeny had something to do with the MKs being there, and
Yeah,
that it wasn't necessarily Angel that
I don't think you're
set him
right.
up.
I think she
He
told him the wrong time though.
so
That's
so
why they
OT
showed up
said
late.
OT said that he thinks Greeny overheard, but I don't know about that. But
I
so
think
my theory, OT's theory was, shout out to you, OT, that he thinks Greeny overheard. I feel like, it was too much of a distance and, the club and all that for him to overhear, right?
I don't think he
But
overheard, but
hold on,
remember when the
hold
fight
on, hold
happened?
on, hold on, hold on. But, because I now lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh. So OT, okay, gotta go back to what OT said, right? And then I said that I think he might have beat it out of her or something like that because he saw um her talking to Meech. So I figured he must have probably like beat it out of her or something. There's got to be a reason why he knows
I was
that
gonna say, remember
she
when
did
the
that.
fight happened? Remember when Meech beat up the guy? He
Yeah,
was looking at that whole thing, but like I said, I still believe he orchestrated it. He took
yeah.
he set up
That's
the
what that's the consensus. It's just how did he know to, you know what I'm saying, intercept? Is the whole thing.
to me,
What's up, Ghetto Vandross?
I think he set him up from the get-go. When he remember the first night when he came there and you giving Meech forbidden fruit.
Mm-hmm.
You can't mess with that. That's what the ball players is messing with and this and that. Remember when he said all of that to him and he was talking about how he could spend, his money's liquid and they gotta ask for permission and all of that. I think that's when he set him up from there.
He probably knew. He probably put it all together that because he knew Meech wanted to get, kind of like get at Glock or whatever, and he was trying to warn him like, don't mess with Glock, he's vicious, blah blah blah. So since Meech kind of already let him know what was on his mind, like I got a connect on the brain, he probably figured that when Angel was talking to him, that's what she was telling him. If he didn't beat it out of her, that's probably what he thought. He probably put it together. I don't know. But you're right, Ghetto Vandross. The point is that he got to go.
Yeah,
Long story short, he got to go.
yeah,
But yeah, I think that was one of my little, my scratch in my head moments because it's just something that's leaving us guessing. Of course, you can put the pieces together, but they might answer everything for us in the next episode or so. But that was one of mine. I think I had another one when it came to the situation with Henrietta and Peaches. I didn't really understand why she killed her. I watched it again and I still didn't get it. So I don't
I
know.
didn't get
Maybe,
that either.
yeah, I'm like, why did she just.
We never saw Terry talk to her and get introduced. We found out about this introduction through Sterl, unless Sterl talked to her, because remember Sterl do know her from the gambling spot. So that's probably how
Mhm.
I found out about it. Okay, so I
Yeah.
answered my own question.
Because they did say she did the first time that they were together sexually, right? She was like, she meaning Peaches, you want to talk business? And then she was like, first you gotta, taste yourself, all this ridiculous stuff. So
That's the
it
part
was more.
I tuned out then. I didn't
Yeah,
even
they made it all about that instead of the business talk because Peaches was trying to get to business and she decided, no, we're not going to talk business. The next thing you know, after T tells um, Henrietta that he's not going to need her anymore, we see them again in bed and she deletes the girl. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't need your connect anymore. Maybe she found out that she was a snitch or something. I mean, I need that answered.
there's no reason why she did it because it's not like she would have been part of it unless she lied to her and told her she was going to be part of this deal. But see,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't be nice.
What?
I just feel like you miss like that should have been included. I felt like I don't like when we don't see when we got to put stuff together like that
Yeah, true.
and make assumptions.
Sometimes they answer it like the next. episode, and then sometimes they just literally don't, and we be like the whole time waiting, like I'm just waiting for this and I'm waiting for that, and you didn't like, and it never happens. So we be over here theorizing and stuff for what?
I know. Like I spent too much time on that a couple minutes ago. But I just like having fun with it, because like that's how I would be if I was writing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Ghetto Vandro says, I believe Greeny working to try to clean up house from both crews, having them wipe each other out for some gain. Where am I? Not just its money, more I feel how his energy is projecting towards Meech. Yeah, I feel like his energy, it seemed okay though, until that moment where he saw him with Angel. He started looking at him sideways like, like you over here messing with my, my hoes and bankrolls.
Messing with my woman, my body.
Yeah, you messing with the hoes and bankrolls. We can't be doing that now. K9 is going to get back. What? To get that back. They ain't show his scene with her in the recap of BMF for no reason. I think it's because they were just reminding us of Peaches. I think that's what it was. I don't really think K9 is done. I don't think we're gonna see him anymore.
Nah.
It's pointless to me, but you never know. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Monica. Says how the writers make BMF, which is a true story, seem unrealistic.
Yeah, I don't understand why they adding her like that. Why did they make her like that? If they was with Henrietta.
Henrietta, yeah.
You could have made her like the average girl in the 90s that was like that. They had that tomboyish look. Not this.
Yeah.
This is crazy how she looked.
Yeah, it's insane.
She looks like a character. I'm trying to give it a chance though. I really am. But I feel like she's like a Marvel evil villain.
Weird. It's weird. The replacement writers that came in need to be replaced. When does Power start?
Wait, who said that?
Monica.
Oh, Monica.
When does Power start again? I need to know. Oh my gosh. I wonder if Cena has K9 off in prison.
I like with this too, though. You know?
I like certain things you like with Henrietta.
No, with this, like the episode, I like the fact that they got Kobe speaking Mandarin.
Yeah,
I call him. I was calling them Shaq and Kobe because her name was Kobe. So like Kobe and Jen.
Yeah, Kobe and Jen. So the thing that I gotta say before we get out of here is that Henrietta, I don't know about her character right now. I feel like the most intriguing thing about her character is the fact that Blaze is her father. And remember when we were on with Lamont last week and I said I think she's going to be working with Detective Bryant and they're going to like, they're going to have that mutual hate for BMF, so they're going to be working together to try to destroy them or get at them or whatever. So it looks like that's going to happen. The question is,
already messed up. Terry messed it up.
Yeah.
So the whole episode.
What do you think he should have done?
He pissed me off this whole episode. How you gonna come back there? Straw already said these people's connected before you even had the meet. Before you had the meet, how you gonna go there? And you gonna be like, yeah, mom gonna be taking up all your business and blah blah blah. What the heck is you doing, son? How you talking to her? You already seen her pull out that sword like she was a ninja or something. What is you doing?
Yeah.
And she's gonna be extra just because she's a chick. Rock was bad. She's like she's extra because she being real hardcore.
Yeah.
With dudes' girlfriends and all of that stuff. You mess with doing that, that's a bruise to a man's ego.
Yeah, she might mess around and get herself deleted by that same guy that was sitting across the table from her.
Exactly. You know what? I'm gonna write that down, Miss Candy. If you come out, sure. What? I know. I feel like I'm on the phone with you. How we be talking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna write this down. Let me find out.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
I know. So I'm writing it down. Let me find out. What you said again?
You need to be quiet and wait. Huh?
You said.
What you say?
You said, let me find out. Wait, you said, what's going to happen?
The dude that she was sitting across from, that she was saying how she was describing his woman, he gonna delete her.
With,
Yeah.
she ends up deleting Henrietta.
Yes, because that was like that was something that somebody to come back and
I'm
finish.
telling you, and that's what made me think about it. You know how Bruce's ego is. You know what the nipples on the booty is. Okay.
Yeah. Right. He was not having that. Like, oh no.
Damn, Miss K. All right.
Okay. If it happens.
I was like, let me write this down.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's pretty much that, guys. I don't remember why people started talking about Terry. I don't forget.
Marcus wrote.
Huh?
I said I gotta put my glasses on. I can't even see what they wrote. I was trying to look at the chat.
Chester Smoke Henry. Do you think Lamar is gone officially? Probably.
Yeah,
I think so.
He's just on the Krizak.
Yeah, I don't think they have any kind of, unless they do like a cameo. I really don't see any need for him anymore.
I was saying that we might get a prequel with that, like spin-off. I don't know how true it is.
Yeah, but if we get a prequel, we need to have the same actor though.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I liked him until he started doing.
They better get on it quick, because you know how dudes be aging and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, I don't think he's coming back, but well, S.J. Smith said he's getting his own spinoff. So what is he gonna be, a crackhead, or is it gonna be a prequel like you said, a prequel?
Mm-hmm.
It better be a prequel.
It's gonna be a prequel. They're gonna show his rise.
And how he was the lone wolf and was,
Yeah, they probably gonna show up until the time he went to jail, I guess, before BMF even was established like that. Remember when he came out, they was the 50 Boys in the beginning.
I think Javier will take out Henry. Lamar is gone. Javier will take out Henry. Why? So he gonna go to so you think he gonna go down back to Detroit to take, not to say that that's not possible, but why? If they don't mess with Basura, why? Why they come into to Terry's defense unless Meech begs them to or something? Not to say beg, but asking for like a a favor. Oh, this is my question before I wanted to leave. What do you think that Detective Bryant is gonna be doing? You think he's gonna be like,
they gonna send, he's gonna be running interference for them. He and don't be surprised. Remember how Meech, they was raiding other spots like the competitors and stuff. Look, Terry better look out.
Sure enough.
What pissed you off this? What you know what was a scratch in my head moment? When he said he gonna go budget and buy stuff. Now, if they have a little dry spell again, he gonna end up getting jammed up, because that undercover Kobe, she gonna dress up and they gonna do something. We didn't have to find. We found out she spoke Mandarin for a reason. And thinking that he's such a businessman. Remember how he was messing with that other girl that was selling all of the exotic furniture and stuff like that. The one that K9 took out last season. The chick, I forgot her name. Louis, I think her name was Frankie or something like. I can't remember the woman's name.
I think with the lips.
Yeah.
So
she remember how she was doing all of that. If she kicks it to him like that, Terry gonna bite.
Big L. Yeah, of course, DeMarcus knows. Yep. Yes, indeed. Remember, Blaze was a cop before turning dirty. I wouldn't be surprised if he is well protected like Mecca, the goat of glory. Yeah, he don't really need. I don't think he needs anybody to run interference. But you might be right, Moochie. But I'm wondering, like, because he said to his daughter, "I'm sending you somebody. Let me know how he." You know what I'm saying?
He still don't trust him either. He feeling him out. You heard what his
Yeah,
man said, and that's what
uh,
I said. That was
yeah,
a foreshadowing moment right there. A
yeah.
desperate man will do anything.
Dangerous. Yeah, a desperate man.
A desperate man is a dangerous man. That's what he
Dangerous
said.
man. Mm-hmm.
If like I said it in my recap. Yo, don't be surprised if dude throw this girl under the bus if she don't get knocked off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
definitely about to be dangerous up in this piece. Okay.
He might get
A
them
lot
all.
going on.
He might get them all where they end up getting locked up.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we shall see what happens, okay? We shall see. But he's supposed to be definitely well connected, so he's probably got I'm sure he has connections in politics and all that, talking about Blaze. So what can Detective Brian do for him? I'm pretty sure he can do some things, but I'm just curious to know what it's gonna be. And
Did you find it odd that she was saying how she used to use drugs?
nope, I found it
Do
like
you
that's
think
something we need to pay attention to.
that's what I'm saying? Like, is she gonna be ready to be in a room full of drugs? That's what I'm
Mm.
like. I'm
Oh
thinking.
gosh.
I said that already too. I'm like, yo, don't be
Yeah.
surprised.
That girl, that daggone Amberson, oh my gosh. I think there's some issues coming along with her. Yeah. It's a lot to try to predict at this moment.
I wonder if
So we'll see.
Jen gonna tell her about the cocoa, about the birds.
Because we still didn't see what she did with them.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess we're gonna have to find out.
The
You know.
question is one or two things. Either she replaced it with the ones that B Mickey got when
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing happened.
Yeah.
Because remember they was in trouble for that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe she replaced it.
Maybe. I mean, I wish they would have let us see that. But I mean, we'll see.
Yeah,
Come
we'll
on
see
now.
if she use it later. She might be trying to help him get because remember the what's her name? Oh, let me be quiet.
What? Was you about to spoil something?
Yep, I ain't having nobody do the video. That's why
Uh,
I was like, I had to put my brakes on, y'all.
so where you get the spoiling information? Don't tell me what the spoil is, but where did you get the information from? You got some type of inside, some leak that happened?
Click those likes. That's what he said. Click those likes, please.
That's right. Click the like, please.
No, I don't know. You know how you gotta, you know how you try. You already know the outcome of the story just because of history, right?
Right.
But I want to see how they going. How they gonna drive it there.
Okay, if they're gonna. Okay, good.
Like you can
Gotcha.
drive it there so many ways and add your
Yeah,
own stuff. Everything don't gotta
that's
be
true.
true.
That's right. And that's
But
that. I'm glad.
some of this happened, yo. But
Mm-hmm.
a lot of this is fabricated.
Yes. I like that little spin on it though.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps us guessing.
Yeah, like I said, we already know how the ending turns out. We just want to see what route they take to get there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, y'all. And we got Breeze, they trolling with the Breeze thing. And we'll see how that thing goes with Nicole and her little Breeze.
Breeze to be a myth.
Her little Breeze. Oh, so cute. All righty. Thank you, Mooch, for popping in, girl. We was here longer than I thought we was gonna be.
All right, so tune in tomorrow, y'all.
Yes, tune in. What time?
9:05.
9:05.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all take care and be blessed. I have kids. I'm sorry if you guys heard noise around me. I have children coming in, stalking me, staring me down, talking about it's time to go. Like, who y'all think y'all are?
It's time to go. Who the one is
And I was over here. Yeah, and I was over here waiting for her. Like, she was at my brother's house, and I'm waiting for her. soon as she come through the door, she want me to leave. Like, well, are you? Hello, have you
Mhm.
lost your mind?
What's up, Steve?
Lost their minds, child. See ya, Shell S and Stephen Harris and AG and your Queen Yolanda. You guys are so very welcome. Thank you, Demarcus Vaughn, Renee Hicks, Kelly Renee, all the Renees. I
Mhm.
love you guys. I appreciate you.
And
Thank
Big
you,
Smooth, Filthy McNass.
Big Move. And
And of
have
course,
a blessed one.
August.
Yes, have a blessed one, guys. Bye. And pretty girl
Oh,
loves
pretty girl.
Oh,
Yo, I
love
missed
you,
her
girl.
too this morning. I was out of it, man.
All right, y'all. See you, pretty girl loves trap content. Good night, Monica.
Mhm.
Bye, guys.
Later.